All right, great. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the January Wellness Webinar. Special welcome to anyone who's joining us for the very first time. My name is Laura Maloof Miller, and I'm a Senior Health Education Specialist with HealthNet. Kristen Kayla, Health Promotion Consultant with HealthNet, is also on the line with me to assist. Just a couple housekeeping items to review before we begin. All the participants are muted upon entry to the webinar, and that helps us avoid any background noise. Now, if you want to change your audio settings, you click on the Join Audio icon. And at the end of the webinar, there'll be a 4 quick question anonymous survey. Now, if you're having any technical difficulties, feel free to chat directly to Kristen. To open that chat box, hover over the Zoom toolbar at the top of the screen. You'll see a chat box icon there. Just click on that icon and it should appear. Kristen is going to receive your messages in real time, so she'll respond to your message in the order that she receives them. If you're attending this webinar in a conference room or used a single webinar access with your team, please chat that number of attendees to Kristen. That way we can get more of an accurate number on attendance. Today's topic, start anew in 2022. The information provided in this presentation is intended solely for the general information of the audience. It's not medical advice and shall not replace consultation with your physician or other qualified health provider. If you have any health-related questions or problems, please seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider. New year, new me, she said while changing out of her daytime pajama pants into her nighttime pajama pants. Is this how your new year is going, especially as the pandemic continues? Although I find this funny, this is not exactly what I had in mind when thinking about starting the new year. Now, we've got a great lineup of wellness webinars this year, all aimed at helping you take a fresh look at your health. Maybe there's room for improvement, or maybe you're looking to just maintain your good health. Now, in this webinar, I'm going to touch on a few topics within each of these key areas listed here. Keep in mind, the topics covered today will be full-length webinars this year. As we begin the new year, maybe you're thinking about renew, refresh, a new beginning, opportunities to start out on the right foot, or to stay motivated with the changes and successes achieved last year. For some of us, we let go of the past year and we breathe in a feeling of rejuvenation and excitement for what lies ahead. Perhaps that includes some new health goals. This is the year I'm going to... You fill in the blank. It's important to establish a relationship with a physician who can guide your care and make sure you're on the right path to continued good health. If you don't have a primary care provider, your health insurance carrier can help. You can do a provider search or talk with customer service to find the right doctor that fits your needs, schedule, and is in a convenient location from home or work. Now, taking a health risk assessment, that's a great way to start anew in 2022. This type of assessment is easily done online and includes a series of questions about your health, social connection, stress management, eating, exercise habits, and more. It's even more valuable if you have recent data, such as your blood pressure, cholesterol level, or other test results. A personalized report is generated, and the results will tell you where you're doing well and where there are opportunities for improvement. Now, it's important to make sure you're up to date on preventative health exams and screenings. Preventive care guidelines list screenings recommended for your age and gender. Always check with your primary care provider as well. There may be screenings that are specifically recommended for you. If you have a chronic health condition such as asthma, high blood pressure, or diabetes, as we start the new year, make sure you've connected with your physician who can guide your care with these conditions in mind. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Now, as we think about taking care of our physical health, the slides in this section will be covering brain health, back health, and heart health. Is this the year you focus on keeping your brain healthy? After all, it's the command center, and you've probably never given it much thought until it doesn't seem as sharp as it used to be. Maybe you've noticed some slight changes. Now, growing evidence indicates that people can reduce their risk of cognitive decline by adopting key lifestyle habits. Start now. It's never too late or too early to incorporate healthy habits. Formal education in any stage of life will help reduce your risk of cognitive decline and dementia. Take a class at a local college, community center, or online. Challenge and activate your mind. Build a piece of furniture. Complete a jigsaw puzzle. Do something artistic. Play games that make you think strategically. Staying socially engaged. Pursue social activities that are meaningful to you. Find ways to be part of your local community or share activities with friends and family. It's probably better for brain health to have a conversation over lunch with a friend, even if it's virtual or socially distanced, than to memorize numbers in reverse. Now, some studies link a history of depression with increased risk of cognitive decline. So seek medical treatment if you have symptoms of depression, anxiety, or other mental health concerns. Did you know that sleep is important for brain health? Not getting enough sleep due to conditions like insomnia or sleep apnea may result in problems with memory and thinking. Get enough sleep and get help for existing sleep problems. And evidence shows that smoking increases the risk of cognitive decline. Quitting smoking can reduce that risk to levels comparable to those who have not smoked. Follow your heart. Evidence shows that risk factors for cardiovascular disease and stroke, such as obesity, high blood pressure, and diabetes, those negatively impact your cognitive health. So take care of your heart, and your brain might just follow. Engage in regular cardiovascular exercise that elevates your heart rate and increases your blood flow to the brain and body. Now, several studies found an association between physical activity and reduced risk of cognitive decline. Although researchers aren't clear on just how it works, the benefit may be related to increased blood flow to the brain, which strengthens connections between the memory-forming cells. Or it may be that exercise triggers the release of certain brain chemicals, including growth factors, that are also important in stimulating these connections. Eat a healthy and balanced diet that's low in fat and higher in vegetables and fruit to help reduce the risk of cognitive decline. Although research on diet and cognitive function is limited, certain diets, including the Mediterranean and Mediterranean DASH, which is dietary approaches to stop hypertension, may contribute to risk reduction. With most of us sitting for long periods of time in front of the computer at the home or in the office, we often neglect the importance of good posture and back health. Now, back health may not even seem important until something goes wrong, a pulled muscle, aches, or pain. We may not even notice that we're hunched over or sitting awkwardly in our chair. After a while, this feels normal. We forget to get up, walk around, and stretch those tight muscles. In the work environment, there are several common causes of back pain. Force, exerting too much force on your back, such as lifting or moving heavy objects. Repeating certain movements, especially those that involve twisting or rotating your spine, that can also injure your back. And an inactive job or a desk job can contribute to back pain, especially if you have poor posture or sit all day in a chair with inadequate back support. Now, lifestyle factors can influence our back health as well. Aging, obesity, and poor physical condition can also contribute to back pain. Now, while you can't control your age, you can focus on maintaining a healthy weight, which minimizes stress on your back. So start by eating a healthy diet. Now, make sure you get enough calcium and vitamin D. These nutrients can help prevent a condition that causes your bones to become weak and brittle. That would be osteoporosis. Now, pay attention to your posture. When standing, balance your weight evenly on your feet. To promote good posture when sitting, choose a chair that supports your lower back. Also, adjust the height of your chair so that your feet rest flat on the floor or on a footrest, and your thighs are parallel to the floor. When lifting and carrying a heavy object, make sure you get that object close to your body. Bend your knees and tighten your stomach muscles. Use your leg muscles to support your body as you stand up. Maintain the natural curve of your back. Don't twist when lifting. Now, you can modify repetitive tasks. Use lifting devices when available to help you lift loads. Also, try to alternate physically demanding tasks with less demanding ones. And if you work at a computer, make sure that your monitor, keyboard, mouse, and chair are positioned properly. If you frequently talk on the phone and type or write at the same time, make sure to place your phone on speaker or use a headset. Supporting your back while sleeping. Now, there's no evidence that one brand or type of mattress is better than another. However, it is important to choose one with good support, a good support system. How firm a mattress should be is a matter of personal preference, and it depends on your own comfort level. But if you wake up in the morning with back pain, that could be a sign that your mattress is not properly supporting your lower back and spine. And wrong design of footwear may provide insufficient support. They also might compress your feet and not complement the natural arch in the feet, causing leg pain, back pain, lower back pain, and sciatica over the years. Fortunately, many foot-related problems can be prevented with shoes that are appropriate for an individual's feet, body, and lifestyle. Check with your doctor if your existing footwear needs orthotic insoles, as these can provide the desired support and comfort for your feet. Choose shoes that have some built-in cushioning, which reduces shock and impact to your feet. Avoid high heels as much as possible and restrict their usage. Also, the height of the heel should not be more than an inch. Flats, however, are not always a good option unless they're well designed. So check for the natural arch support when buying flats. Here comes a poll question. I'm going to launch the poll in just a second. Did you know the rates of plantar fasciitis, that's the tight muscles that are located across the bottom of our feet, this has increased due to working from home. Okay, why would this be? And if you have ever had this, you know how painful it can be, especially when you're getting out of bed in the morning. So let me go ahead and launch this. Okay. I wanted just the first one. Can you see it? Kristen, can you see it as well?
Yes, I can see both of them.
Oh, okay, so I really want you just to answer the first one. The rates of plantar fasciitis, is this from prolonged sitting, our footwear, or lack of exercise?
The participants might have a different experience than me, but I do see both of the questions, and
no problem.
And I see individuals answering both.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Yeah, they can't answer just
on
one.
That.
Right. They have to answer all three. Actually, there's a third one as well.
Okay, I'm actually not going to Okay, no problem, no problem. All right.
Yeah, I guess they can't submit unless they answer all three. So,
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. No problem, no
oh, I,
problem. As we get to it, I'll go back and take a look at it. All right, give just a couple more seconds here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the polling. Thank you so much for taking the time to do that. And we had prolonged sitting came in at 49%. Our footwear came in at 25%, and lack of exercise came in at 27%. And let's see, share the results. There you go. Just going to look at the one question right now. All right. So the answer is our footwear. So we've been at home for quite some time, working from home. It's actually our footwear. It turns out that working from home in our bunny slippers or other casual footwear, maybe you're wearing flip-flops or such, that has affected the rates of plantar fasciitis. All right. Now, whether you're in the office or in the home office, get up and stretch right at your desk. Many of us spend the majority of our waking day sitting in front of a computer. Now, this day-to-day inactivity causes our joints and muscles to get stiff and places stress on our bodies. So incorporating stretch breaks into your daily routine can help improve your productivity, your ability to handle stress, and overall well-being. In fact, stretching on a regular basis reduces muscular fatigue, tension, pain, and degenerative joint or disc problems, and it re-energizes your body. So get started today with the following at your desk stretch exercises. Now, these stretches help relieve tension in the neck, shoulders, upper and lower back, chest, arms, knees, and the fingers. Now, we're going to send a copy of this handout with the webinar recording. This slide covers the 6 important numbers you should know for heart health. We'll start at the top of the circle. You should know your resting heart rate. This is your pulse. This is a measurement of how efficient your heart is at pumping blood to the body. Now, most people will have a resting heart rate of 80 to 100 beats per minute. Athletes will often have a resting heart rate of below 80. When it comes to cholesterol, you should know your LDL. That's the bad cholesterol number, and it should be under 100 milligrams per deciliter. Your diastolic blood pressure. So when you have your blood pressure taken, the results are given in one number over another, such as 120 over 80. The lower number is the diastolic blood pressure. That's the pressure against the arteries when the heart is at rest. That's why of the 2 numbers, that's the one that's the more important one. You want to keep that number less than 80. You don't want that number to be consistently over 90 or higher. Your waist circumference, that should be less than 35 inches for women and less than 40 inches for men. However, keep in mind, a person's ideal body weight varies by gender, age, height, and frame. Now, your blood sugar, that can be measured by the amount of glycosylated hemoglobin in your blood. A hemoglobin A1C test. Now, that gives you a picture of your average blood sugar control over the past 2 to 3 months. If you have diabetes, this number provides you with a better idea of how well your diabetes treatment plan is working. If you do not have diabetes, a normal hemoglobin A1C level is below 5.7%. the body mass index. Now, this is a measurement of height and weight. Your body mass index and the waist circumference, those provide good indicators